All right, everybody. So welcome. This is a last minute little throw together, little kind of pre-training to tomorrow night's webinar, or actually tomorrow night's marathon. If you're not sure what's going on tomorrow night, it's going to be 7 hours total from 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'd already be well into it already. To 1:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Now you don't have to be on the whole time. I know Rob's on here. He would only get like an hour of sleep if he was on the whole time. But basically, the whole entire time, what Sniper and Chris are going to do, and they do this nightly and morningly, if that's a real word, throughout the week for our team, anyways, is they're going to give us just basically signals live. They're going to be on there and show us exactly what they're doing and say, hey, take this, hey, take that. And we jump on. I think last week it was something around the nature of 50 and 7, something like that. There's a lot of wins that comes out of these guys. They've been doing it forever. They've been doing it for a long time. And you can make a lot of money with them. I mean, if I keep looking down, guys, I'm looking to make sure that Luis isn't jumping in so I can make her a host. They've been doing it for a long time. And if you've ever wanted to make money without talking to anybody, this is the way to do it, 100% hands down. In 7 hours tomorrow, they're going to do it. And now the reason why we're doing this quick little training, little get-together is because it does get very busy and it does get very overwhelming what they're saying, especially if you were brand new to what they're doing. Luis just jumped on and make her a panelist here. It gets confusing for the first time. I think Jonathan's on here. Jonathan has been on some of ours. Mark, you've been to a couple of our up to these live sessions, so you definitely could know exactly what's going on as well. But what they're going to do, and what my plan is to turn $100 into $1,000 tomorrow. That's what my plan is, and I'll show you guys my little spreadsheet that I have built that'll help me do that. But before we get into the spreadsheet and all that stuff, I kind of want to just go and show you guys what you guys can expect tomorrow. So, Luis, you got us? Luis is coming all the way from Jamaica, so it might take a little
Yeah,
bit.
give me one sec.
It's all good. I just want to make sure you're here. Where am I at here? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this into play. Can you see my screen? Yeah. What is going on? I'm gonna stop my share. Hold on one sec here. View speaker only. All right, cool. Share my screen. So you can see my screen. All right. So anybody that is just jumping on, if you have any questions, you can raise your hand and I will open up your mic and you can ask any questions that you would like to. Now, if you're new to binary options, this right here is going to look a little foreign to you. You're going to be like, well, it looks like trading. I don't want to do any day trading. But it's not what it is. What binary options is hold on. I just got back from dropping my son off at practice, so I'm trying to get it going on the fly with you guys. So here's this. Here's my account that I use. This is gonna be my account that I'm gonna use for tomorrow. And what binary options is, and it basically is you are gonna say, and it's kind of weird to say bet because it's not really a bet. Yeah, I guess you're gonna invest, but it kind of is a bet. That if you're with a buddy, you're going to say, hey, look, well, right now, Euro, let's go to Euro JPY first. Or not Euro, USD JPY. Let's say you go here, and right now the market for the pair USD, which is US dollar against JPY, which is the Japanese yen, you're going to say, all right, in 1 minute, this price right here is going to be higher than where it's at right now, right? And if you were going to do this, then you would go and have the 1 minute and you would call, which is a buy. And it would go in 1 minute, and I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to do some live stuff here, and not with big money because I'm not a master at this. I follow the guys who are masters, but I'm going to kind of just show you guys what I'm doing, right? And then at the end of that minute, if this is on top, which would be a call, and you would win, then you would make that money, right? And if you lost, then you would lose whatever you invested. Now, the good thing is with this is when you jump on with Sniper and you jump on with the binary master, which is Chris, those guys study this chart right here very, very intensely, and they've done it forever, and they're very good at it. It's what they do for professionally, and so they know when to get in and when to get out. Not when to get in, when to get out. More importantly, they know when to enter a trade and how long to do it. And normally it's about 3 minutes, and they know how the risk management. If you have, like right now, I have $100 in this account, right? So you want to do about 5%, 3 to 5%. So whatever that number is what you're going to want to invest. Now, the thing that I like about platinum options is that if you're to do, we'll just do $10 right now, just so you guys could see, you make 70% back for your investment. So if I was to invest $10, I would make back $7, 70% of $10. So my total winnings I would have would be $10. I get the $10 back plus the 7, so it'd be $17 total that I would get. Okay. Now there's other options where you could do sells as well. And the same thing, like if this was going high and you thought in 1 minute that this would be down below, you would, whatever it is that you want to invest, you then put the put button, which is a sell. Call is a buy and a put is a sell. You might want to write that down because they'll say both of those, but it's very easy. It's just green, it goes up, red, you're looking for it to go down. And obviously when you're selling something, it goes down. So the key things that you guys are going to want to pay attention to tomorrow. And by the way, if you guys are available here in 50 minutes, we're doing a live session. Sniper and Chris, they're going to do a live session here, which they do every single night. But it's a different link all the time. So I'll send you guys a link once I get it. And you guys could see how they do it live. And you guys could jump in if you want to. If you already have your account, if you already have your demo, you could jump in. You can kind of see where it's at. But tomorrow, once you get there, it's 7 hours long. So the first 30 minutes, the first 45 minutes, you're kind of like, I'm not sure what's going on. Give it some time. The first time I jumped in, I was confused. What do they talk about? What's a 3-minute buy? What's a 1 minute buy? What's a fixed time? What's a rollover? What's a double up? Those are the things you're going to hear a lot. And what I want to do with you guys right now is explain to you what that is. Okay. So what you're going to hear a lot is you're going to hear a lot of these pairs. So this pair right here is USD JPY. What you're going to hear them refer to this a lot as is UJ, right? So U is in USD and J is in JPY. Almost anything that they talk about that has USD in it, they're going to say U first, right? Except if they say UCNH. They're not going to say UC because there's 2 C's. They'll say UCHEF, right? They'll say UJ. They'll say UR, which you won't see a lot of those. Those ones, there's not many of those that they do. The ones that they really pay attention to is UJ, UCHEF, and UCAD. That's what they pay attention to the most with the U's and the C's. So what I got overwhelmed with at first was UCAD? And then the more I stuck around, I go, oh, it's USD Canadian dollar. That makes sense. So another one you're going to hear a lot of is EU, European. So anything European is a European pound, right? So EU, EN. So you got E is in the NZD, the New Zealand dollar, right? There's a lot of EJs. Okay, there's EG. So basically, whenever you hear them say initials, EG, EJ, just go okay, and you click. If you're using platinum options, all you have to do is click on this dollar sign up here. You click it. This right here will pop up, and if they say we're looking for a sell on GU, right? GU, you go okay. Here's the G's, and here's a U. They're talking about GBP USD. So you click that bad boy right here, and now look at, now we're in the GBP USD right on top here. And where we're at right now is a 1 minute time, all right? Most of their trades are on 3-minute time frames. So what you're gonna wanna do is go to 3, right? And I'll get to you right now, Robert, in 1 second. I see your hand raised. So, but as you can tell, look at, if it's at the 3-minute time frame, right now it's already counting down. So we don't want that. We want the full 3 minutes. So if they say, hey, we're looking to take a put on the GU, and we're looking for it to get to 376, which right here, see these numbers, 376. We don't pay attention to the last ones. You would do is you go down to the 2 minute, and then as soon as it got to 376, which it's not there yet, because it needs to go up here, it's still saying 376, but it's not. Now it's at 376. So you would go put the plus button, and then you would do put. And I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to do it without analyzing the chart. But that is kind of the gist of it. Now, sometimes here, let me go to you really quick here, Robert. Go for it, buddy.
Hey, Dustin. Hey, is the Platinum Options, is that your broker, or is that just where you get your signals?
That is your broker. So,
okay.
And it's the signals. What's going to happen tomorrow is you're going to be live with these guys. They're going to be, I'm talking to you guys right now. It's going to be them, and they're going to be doing the signals for you. So they're going to be going through through their charts here, and they're going to look for a good setup, and they're going to tell you, okay, look at, I see a setup on UCAD, right? They think it's going to be a buy, and they're going to have their charts marked up to where they think it's going to be a buy, and they'll tell you that. So what I have is a pen and a paper, and if they say, all right, we're looking for a buy at I don't know, where would a buy be here? At 370, right? If you see over here, see if I'm moving this up and down on the right over here. See how it says 25362,
yep.
3559, 360. On this pair, you're looking for the last three numbers, and basically all you'll do is you'll go into to here, and you'll go to UCAD. Remember U and then CAD.
Canadian dollar. Yep.
Yeah. And you'll look for it to get to 392. Or is that what number I was at? What number was that? 352. And I'm not saying to take this. I'm just kind of talking right now. So you'd wait for this to drop down, which it is. Right now it's at 370. You'll want this to go all the way down to 352. And once it gets there, then you'll do exactly what they're telling you to do. They'll tell you, take a call. Boom, you take a call. And you sit back and when you watch it win or you watch it lose, but the majority is win. And we'll get into how you double up and roll over and all that stuff as well here in a minute. But is there any other questions about where I'm at right now? Am I going
yes.
quick?
On the Platinum Options, what is the setup time, and are there any fees with the? Is there a cost for a broker?
There's no cost for the broker. So if you, I think I gave you my link, but if you clicked on that link, you go and create your account, and then you'll fund it. And the only cost that I'm aware of to fund it is wherever you send it from. So if you're sending it from Coinbase, Coinbase charges you whatever percentage of whatever you're gonna fund it with.
So do you have to fund it with a cryptocurrency, or can you fund it with USD?
You know what? I think you could possibly, here, let's check it out. Funding. I think it's just cryptocurrency. I think it's just Bitcoin too, to tell the truth. So if I was to go to fund this.
Okay.
I would go and say if I want to do $100 or $50,000, I would then go and do not do any of this bonuses stuff, by the way, either, ever, I'm hearing. And you'd want to just fund the account. So yeah, it's Bitcoin only. And the only way that it pays you out is with Bitcoin as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do they charge on the way out also?
They do.
As well on the way in? Yep.
They do. Okay. So what and we'll get with Luis in a minute about pocket options, because she has that. She has them all too, but she has pocket options too that I'm not familiar with. So
all right. I'm going to let you continue. Thanks, Dustin.
It's a $25 fee. So to withdraw with Platinum Options, they charge you $15 for that. They're going to get charged from Coinbase or whatever it is, and then they charge their own $10. So there's a $25 fee to withdraw. And Luis, is that kind of similar all around the board? A $25 fee? You're muted.
Okay, they vary from broker to broker. Pocket Options just charges you a flat rate, I think, of $10.
Okay.
For withdrawals. It's actually free if you're doing it via Bitcoin. And for withdrawing to your card, that's $10.
So there's, if you're new to this, there's different brokers, right? Consider it a bookie of sorts. If you're used to gambling in the United States, especially back in the days, you had bookies, and that's who you would make your bets with. So these are brokers, and each one's different. So this broker right here, which is Platinum Options, which is I use, every single trade you get 70% back, no matter what. A lot of different brokers. I know one's binary cent. Different trades could go from 80% down to 50%. And so I like to just keep it simple. And I know it's going to be 70% every time. What about pocket options, Luis? Is that one vary too, or is it the same? Is it just the same thing every time? You're muted again.
Pardon, in terms of?
So when you do a trade, like right now, if I was going to do a trade with USD SEK, it's 70% no matter what with Platinum Options. Do you?
The payouts depend on each broker. So sometimes you might be looking at UCAD and Platinum Options is paying out 70%, but on my side it might be paying out 50%, or it might be paying out 88 or 90%. So the brokers vary. It's not the same on every broker at every given time.
No, I get that. That's why I'm asking about pocket options. What is it, does that go? Does that with every trade, does it change all the time, or is it always the same?
It only the payouts only change every hour. At the top of every hour, you have to refresh your broker. The percentages change depending on the time.
Okay, because with Platinum Options, they never change. It's always 70%. So
that's cool.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to find out. Different brokers change. Platinum Options, it's 70% no matter what, all the time. As you can tell right here, if I was to go up to my investment, it's going to be to $20. It'll pay me 70% of that every single time. Look at the payout, returns $34.
That's cool.
So, which is $14. So I'm just trying to figure that, kind of just explain to different people about that, because I know there's other people that hit me up, so they already have brokers. Why am I promoting Platinum Options? And it's like, I'm not really promoting it. I'm more importantly, I'm familiar with it, so I could walk people through that. Is why I like to talk about Platinum Options, and that's why I want.
Absolutely.
Well, I want you here because you're cool, anyways. But
thanks, Louise. I appreciate your time.
Yep.
No problem. No problem.
Is there any other questions where I'm at right now from anybody? Anybody in the chat? Anybody want to raise your hand, ask anything? It's a good time to ask questions now before I move on. I don't see anything. What's up, JT? You on here? I love it. Lori, got a lot of people on here now. Cool, man. Paul, Chris, Coolio, Don, Johanna, I love it. All right, so, Paul raised his hand. Let me go to Paul real quick. Paul, go for it, Paul.
So basically, we need to buy some Bitcoin first in order to jump into the Platinum Options.
The Platinum Options, you have to do the Bitcoin first, correct?
Okay, so I guess I just got to figure that. I'm not familiar with the whole Bitcoin thing, so I guess I got to figure that out then.
So if you it takes a little bit. If you're not familiar with Bitcoin, it takes a little bit to get set up to get the Bitcoin going on. But I have a Bitcoin wallet, so if you wanted to, you could reach out to me, and we'll just do an exchange. If you want $100, you can send me that, and then send me your address, and I'll send you Bitcoin to it. That way, you're ready for tomorrow. If you want to be, I want to make sure everybody's good to go.
Oh wow! Okay, interesting. Okay, thank you.
If I may, for persons who have issues with, they don't really know how to use Bitcoin and so forth, Pocket Options offers a ton of other ways to fund your account. You can use your card, you can use Bitcoin, you can use Ethereum, you can use an e-wallet. So
if you use your card with Pocket Options, I wonder if that's just because you're in Jamaica, though, because I know in the States, it's really, really hard to use your card. Like the banks block it. You got to call your bank to let them know that this and that, it's okay to get purchased. That's why I do the Bitcoin all the time.
No, it's easy for US people. I believe it was yesterday. Naomi, she's over there in California, or was
No,
it Las Vegas?
she's like right next to me. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And she got a pocket option account. She was able to use her card to fund it. So
Put your link in there, Luis, in the chats for pocket options. You guys could test that one out too. I know there's a demo account with that as well. It's pretty
yeah,
easy. So click on that link for her. I'm gonna unmute.
yeah, easy demo account.
Cool. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Dustin, that brings up a good question. With platinum options, is there also a demo account?
There is, but I'm pretty sure you have to email them and ask them for a demo account.
Okay.
I think with the one that Luis has, pocket options, I'm pretty sure you could just create a demo account, right, Luis?
Yeah, you get one as soon as you sign up for an account, you get a demo account. So you have your demo and your live available to you right away.
Yeah. What's up, Rob?
Perfect. Thank you.
Hey, Dustin,
What's up?
you were saying not to click the 50% bonus. What is the detriment if we already have? And if we have, can we change it?
I do not know.
Can I take that
yeah,
one for
yeah,
you, Dustin?
Yes.
Okay, so you definitely never, ever in your entire life ever want to get the bonus when you are depositing it. Okay. It comes with a lot of stipulations. Let's say, for instance, you take a $50 bonus. In order for you to be able to withdraw money, you would have to have traded over 1,000 times the volume of that $50 before you can withdraw your money. And
So if
nobody
we've already,
wants that.
if we've already done that and funded it, is there anything we can do about it, or I can do about it?
Well, it's in their terms and conditions, so you can't really do anything until they have determined that you have hit the trading turnover that they need you to hit for that bonus. You're not going to be able to withdraw any of your money.
Okay.
Let's see what that is with platinum options really quick. So I didn't read anything though. Where is the, I read and agreed the bonus policy. Where's the bonus policy at? It's just not nowhere to be found. So we would check into that bonus policy type deal. And what I've heard recently is kind of what Luis just said, is that there's stipulations to it. So not to ever take the bonuses. And we'll have to take a deeper look into that because we're not 100% sure with that answer.
Might be something to advise people when you send them the link then.
Just no bonus.
Right.
Yeah, no bonus, because you want to be able to withdraw anytime you want, right? So if you go on the marathon tomorrow, you make $1,000, $2,000, you want to withdraw it, you want to be able to do that without any issue. If you choose the bonus, you're not going to be able to withdraw your money for a very long time. Trust me, I've run into that same situation. First time I started trading binary, I took the bonus, and to this day, I cannot withdraw. So
do you have to make it $50,000, or you have to like trade accumulative up to, like right now my turnover is at $3,800. So do you know?
You have to have a trading turnover of that. So you have to trade the equivalent of about 1,000. Some brokers is 1,000 times. Some brokers it's 10,000 times whatever bonus they give you.
Yeah. Well, we'll check into that, Rob. The reason why I do the platinum options because I'm hearing that there's not that kind of crap with these guys, but you never know. We'll figure that whole thing out.
That bonus thing is actually with every binary options broker.
No, I know. I'm just saying with the terms of it. I'm gonna look more into the terms. Like if it's 10,000, that's just you're gonna sit here for a long time unless you're trading
for a long time.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Is that it, Rob?
Well, I wonder if I should bite what I have in there and create another account and don't check that, or just let it run its course and just know for a while that I won't be taking anything out.
That is, I'm not sure. Well, okay. What I'm going to do.
You signed up already with the bonus?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, you're on platinum options. Perhaps you could email customer support and tell them that you no longer want the bonus.
Okay.
and see if they allow you to remove it or turn it off, or
Right. Okay.
Customer
Yeah.
service at platinumoptions.com right there. And I
All
just
right.
recently, like literally like last night, kind of heard, I never took the bonus myself, but I literally heard not to take the bonuses for these things ever. And I was like, all right, cool. And I just did it. Like last night is when I heard it. So I was like, lucky.
Great information, guys. That's good to know. Yep.
So,
Mhm.
all right. So going on to the next stuff here. So you're going to hear different sayings of what to do, what not to do. All right. I mean, not what to do, what not to do, of like either a buy or a sell or a put or this or that. Right. And you're going to hear a lot. Sniper has an accent. So some of the stuff is not easy for you to understand, but they'll put it into the chat. They'll say, hey, they have somebody they have on that, put it in the chat exactly what you're doing. So if I was to say, and Luis, if you could help me out here, act like I'm Sniper. If I was to go through and I was to say, let me just see if there's something that's a good setup that I see. I'm just going to do it buck. So I'm not going to do a lot. No, I don't want that one. It's going to be nothing. Ooh, that one's dropping.
That looks like a sell. Yeah.
Well, this one was a buy, no?
Yeah, this one was a nice move, really nice.
So if they were to say, all right, we're going to take EU at 541 for a buy, for a 3-minute buy, right? They'll say we're going to take EU, Euro, USD at 542 for a 3-minute buy, right? Somebody will put it in the chat. It'll say Euro, USD, which you see right here. And it'll say 3-minute buy, and it'll say what the price is. I think they said 542. I'll probably go a little bit lower, but I'm not going to get into that. These guys are professionals. We'll just deal with this for now. So what happens is we're waiting and we're looking for this right here, this candle to drop down here. And then we're thinking, because there's some resistance right here that's going to bounce back up. So what we would do is we go to USD. We click right here, and I'm going to have Luis talk about hers in a minute here. And we would EU, and we would wait for it to get to 542 right in this side. See how this is 566, 564. Down here it says 552. Once it got down to here is when we would take that buy. Now, I don't want to make sure that I don't do that. And I'm also going to do it at $1. So let's just say that I actually said, or they said, 5, whatever this is right here. You would then come in, you'd click the call button. So now you would see that this now lights up green. And it's lighting up green because you're thinking that it's going to go up. Remember, it's going up, right? Now look, it's going down. What they're going to tell you to do is to do a rollover. And what you do is hit the history button down here, and you scroll down here, and you'll see there's a circle that says rollover. What this does, it extends the time because they're expecting for it to go up no matter what. Now, I know I'm going to lose this trade. I'm going to do it anyways, but I'm going to hit boom. I'm going to roll over. So now the finish line extended out more. It's now at 6:34. So it's going to be 2 minutes instead of 1 minute. It was right here. Now it's going to keep going. All right. Now, if they go, okay, it's going to go up no matter what. We see strong resistance. It's going to shoot up any minute. So make sure you stay in this trade. Well, you see this little rollover button right here? Or not button, just this rollover line. Once this ball gets right around this area and it's down here still, and they're telling you to do a rollover, you want to scroll down here and you want to make sure that you hit rollover again. And I'm not going to do it this time because I don't want to waste another $1, but you would do it again. You could only do 2 rollovers. And all the rollovers doing is, see this right here? This is the finish line where it says time. This is where it ends. So when it ends here, we want this to be above this line. See, it's below the line. We don't want to see that. But right here, I would hit rollover again if I thought it would go to the top for sure. That's what a rollover is. So a lot of people really get confused when they say rollover. They're like, what does that mean? What is a rollover? What the rollover is doing is extending the finish line, because they know, because the charts that they've read, that no matter what, or not no matter what, but a very, very good chance that this is going to end up on top, right? And they'll let you know if this is going the wrong way. They'll say, all right, don't roll over. We got the bad read on it. It's a lesson. And what a lesson is, it's you basically You're going to lose this trade, but what you put into the market, you're going to get back to the market is the mentality wants to be. So right now I didn't make that trade. So I lost $1.50. As you can tell here, the payout is 0. But look at this, guys. These are the trades that I've taken recently today. The last 4 I did prior to that, I've won every single time. So the calls are good. I'm telling you what, guys, it's the only reason I'm doing this is because I know that I was lost at first, and I wanted to kind of keep you guys a little bit so you hear a little bit about it before you jump into it. Anything else, Luis, that you have?
Yeah, I would like to go ahead and share something with everyone. If I could get to share my screen, that would be amazing.
You got it.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. All right, let me know when you guys see my screen.
Mom, I almost see it. Got it.
Okay, awesome. So I decided to create this checklist for everybody, and also this this trade kind of tracker for every trade that you take on the session. So this document, I'll put it in the chat so everybody can, add it to their Google Sheets to help them whilst they're on the trade. So usually when we're about to trade, these are the things that we do. This is a checklist that we follow, okay? The first thing we do is check the daily news, the Forex news, to make sure that there hasn't been any, red folders and so forth, which means high impact news that actually move the markets, right? So we do that, then we check the currency strength meter. I've put in links for each of these so you guys can easily find them. Then you check your compounding plan. So this is more for long-term traders. If you're planning on compounding, actually building your account to a certain amount, then here is a compounding, a link to help you know how much you need to compound daily in order for you to reach your financial goal. All right, then you're going to load up your trading view to mark up your charts, and then you load up your binary broker. So this is like the checklist I go through every day before I start trading binary. Now, when we're on the call, just like Dustin, I usually have a pen and paper and I write down the entries, but I just put this here to make this easy for you. So let's say you come over here and the date is April, today's what, the 12th, okay, 2021. All right, and they say AU. Okay, so we're going to take a buy on AU. So you come here, AUDUSD, or you could just put AU, however you want to put it. That's fine. And okay, we're taking AUDSD entry of 663. We're going to sell. Okay, so you put it in. Then if you won the trade or lost the trade, you're gonna put in here a win or loss, right? And daily record, you're gonna put in here 1. Okay, so when you're done trading for the rest of that session, you'll have the whole list of currency pairs, where you entered, what it was, how many wins, how many losses, and if it's a loss, then you're gonna put 0 here because that means that you lost, right? And you just put the record here. The next day you come back, just give yourself a space, put in the date, and do the same thing. So you can really it's just something I came up with so that everybody could be able to track their trades and not get lost in the mix, because they usually call multiple signals at a time. Sometimes you would hear Sniper H say, okay, we're looking at AU for a sell at 663, and then you hear Sniper say, all right, we're also looking at Euro GBP for a buy at 480. So as they're calling it out, you can put it in, and then you're able to switch between your sheet and your broker in order for you to take your trades and so forth. What I also wanted to show you guys, this is the back office of Pocket Options. And so here, as you can see, these are all the options for depositing to your account, right? You can use advanced cash, which is the card, the web money, e-wallet, VLoad, perfect money. Then you have cryptocurrencies, all sorts of cryptocurrencies. If you're doing Coinbase, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Stellar, Bitcoin Cash, Tether, Ethereum, you name it, it's there, right? And also you get a demo account automatically. So you see here, it will show demo account. I have a $10,000 demo account, live account. This one, I haven't funded it yet, so it's gonna say 0. And you can just click on here. You're able to access your demo account. You're able to practice and trade easily without having to contact customer support or stressing yourself out about any of that stuff. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. The platform is basically the same as Dustin's with just different colors.
Hold on. Take a trade right now and then show us how to do the rollover and all that stuff. Is there rollovers with this or no?
All right. So
also show
there's no rollovers.
Where it shows the payouts too.
Right. Okay. So this is Pocket Options, guys. This is what it looks like. When you click over here, all right, you're able to see the drop down of all the different currencies available. So right now we have OddCard paying 70% and it would vary depending on the hour. Like if you're trading during London session, mostly that entire row is paying you 88 to 90%. So and then during New York session, it's between 70 and 80%. Okay, the ones on this side is always the ones paying the lowest. So you have options of trading currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities like gold, silver, crude, and UK Brent, and stocks. You're also able to trade stocks. So here I have a list of stocks that they offer. Stocks are always paying 78% and higher. So stocks are pretty cool.
What does the star mean next to it?
That means you want to create a tab. So if you're looking at more than one chart at the time, you can just click the star next to it and you see it comes up here.
Yep.
So I can just go, from tab to tab. I don't need to come back over there and do the drop down and all of that again.
Then.
What?
It's your favorites is what it is, right?
Yeah, it's your favorites. It's your favorites. Whatever you're looking at the time, okay. Right? Whatever you're looking at, you're able to put a star next to it. You're also able to do the same for your indicators. Here's where you find your indicators. You have a large range here. Also your favorite, Dustin, the Arun is here as well.
You love the Arun.
Yeah, you love the Arun. My thing is the zigzag. I like the zigzag, stochastic oscillator, and the MACD.
Cool.
That's my faves. No, you can take a trade. Well, Dustin has his own set to area. All right. So it depends on what you like your chart to look like. His is looked like this, which is area. That's the area option. All right. Or you could do the line option if you just rather just see the lines. You can do the candles if you actually want to see the candlesticks. I like the candlesticks best. You can do the bars, or you also have the option of the Heiken Ashi. Heiken Ashi is cool too.
Could you take a trade really quick so we can see what it looks like?
Sure. All right, so let's take a look at what's happening here on this chart. Okay. So let's say I would first of all add I made this super small. I would first of all add an EMA, a moving average.
We'll get into that after. That's just take a blind one just so you can see what it looks like, a call or a put, and then they'll learn just like we're learning all the other stuff, the different signals and indicators in there. I should
So
see
I'm gonna.
trade in.
All right, so this is $1,000 trade on a 10,000 account, which is good risk management. I'm gonna hit a buy.
All right.
Right here.
Boom.
Okay.
Has 1,000 in there, huh?
Got 1,000 in there, and right now we are in profits.
Where's
we are in profits right now. Over here, you'll see the trade over here. If the number is green, you're in profits. If it's in red, you are losing your trade. Right here, it shows you the time, how much time you have left in the trade. It shows you how much percentage you're getting paid. So I'm getting 70%, means that when I win this trade, I will make $1,700.
I just got a text message from Rob, and he says, "Where are you taking us to dinner if you make the $1,700 right now?"
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yes.
Look at that. So you got 15 seconds left.
Yeah.
And you're in profit.
And I'm in profit.
You're pretty good in the blind, girl.
You know, we're just doing the thing,
2 seconds left.
Oh, winner.
Winner. It kind of, guys, that's kind of how it is when we're live on these webinars too, is like that. They tell us what to do, we do it, or sometimes you don't want to do it if you're just watching, and then everybody gets crazy and happy and hyped, and there's a lot of good energy. Speaking of that, I put the link was just sent to me. So if you guys want to stick around, not stick around, but once we get out of here in a minute, if you guys want to make sure you save that link, it's opwebinar.com. You guys can go there at 7 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock my time. So in 13 minutes from now, and they'll start, and they're going to do it. They go about an hour. Sometimes if it's really good, they'll go an hour and a half, hour, 2 hours, whatever the case is. Depends on what the market is, but you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, what we're talking about. You guys could practice in the demo account. You guys could just not even use an account and just kind of see where it is and get used to the different pairs, because the pairs is the most important thing. If they say, like I said, AU, if they say EU, if they say GU, if they say JPY, JG, like that's the only thing you got to kind of get used to. Like I'm so into it now to where instead of doing like odd USD, I'll do AU. I just do AU in general. So is there any other questions from anybody before we get out of here, take a little break before we get into the actual live sessions? Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to watch?
Yeah. Hey, Dustin, are you going to put the link or send me that link for that spreadsheet she made?
I don't have it. She does. Actually, I put the thing.
Let me, am I able to access the chat here?
You should be. Or you could just unshare.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, and I'm on I want to win another trade.
Oh, you did another one?
Nice.
Yeah, I did. Look.
Right, I'm flying to Jamaica right now. We're gonna go have a drink.
Woo! $1,800 in the bag. Woo!
Love it. I love it.
Okay, let me drop this in the chat.
Getting a start repair online, it really is a lifesaver. Join today for just $30 at gettherebuild.com.
Here it is, guys. You can just, when you open it, hit copy and save it to your Google Drive.
Cool. So there's two things in the chat right now. There's an opportunity webinar, the one that's going to have the live sessions for tonight. It goes in 10 minutes from now. It'll start. And then at the bottom's the Google Doc where you could have the exact spreadsheet of what Luis made. And then before we go, I'm going to share with you guys my quick Excel that I made that shows you how you can turn that $100 into $1,000 this tomorrow. if I can find where my Excel spreadsheets are. Come on.
I don't see the link for Louise's yet.
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat. I sent it. And also the link for pocket options is in the chat as well. So you should have 3 links there.
You see it now?
I do not see it.
You do not? Okay, let me try and send it. Who's speaking? Is it Robert?
Yes.
Yeah, Robert Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald? Okay, I'm gonna send it directly to you.
Robert,
There it is.
I got
Okay.
I got a feeling that you celebrate St. Patty's Day.
I absolutely do.
Want to make sure. All right. So right in here, guys.
What gave you the clue? My last name?
I think so. Yeah. All right. So check it out. So start with a capital of $100, right? Tomorrow, and it's going to take about 24 trades with compounding to get to $1,000. So the first trade will be at $10. If you win that, you'd make $7. It means you have $107 in your account. If you make that, then you'll 10% of that would be $11. When you win that, you'll have $118 in your account. And it just keep going and going and going. Now, will you lose 100%? So when you lose it, you go back to the previous one. So if you're up to right here, you're 3-0. You lose this one, then you're going to go back to this one right here. You're going to keep going and keep going. Remember, it's 7 hours long. They want to, I think what they were talking about, they want to do a total of 100 signals, which is phenomenal, by the way, because all it takes, if you scroll down here, to get to $1,000 by tomorrow, is it takes 24 winning trades. So if you're 50 and 26 or whatever the case is, you need 24 winning trades to get to $1,000 with compounding. Now you're going to use all of the house's money to get there. Now this isn't $1,000 in profit. This would be just a total of 1,000. So 25 winning trades would be a total of $1,160, which means you'll be in profit $1,000. Now you can keep going from if you want to, if they're on a good streak and you keep hitting and just keep letting it go, and get to 2,000 if you want to. But it's up to you. This is going to be what I'm going to do tomorrow. Everyone that hits, I'm going to go to green. Everyone that hits, I go to green. And my goal is to get to 25 winning trades tomorrow, hopefully within a couple hours, so that I could go enjoy the rest of the night. So this is what I'm going to do for compounding. Paul.
You can share this talk too.
Yeah. I don't have a Google Doc like you do for this, though. I'm going to have to send it to people. You're going to have to email me or something. I'll send this to you separately because I don't have a Google Doc. Paul, you could unmute yourself. I think you're good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to ask. I just barely got your email. I just signed up just yesterday. Is there any fee for me to be on that call tomorrow, or how this?
Absolutely free.
All I got to do is come up with $100, plug it into my account, and start trading whatever these guys say tomorrow for 7 hours or to 25 trades.
That is it. And
I got to. Okay.
Really all you got to do.
All right. Well, I got to get that Bitcoin set up then, because I like the platinum options setup that you got there.
Okay. Hit me up too. Obviously, got my email. So if you're having trouble funding it, let me know and we'll take care of it. I'll fund it for you. We'll just do like a Cash App or something.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
By the way, how'd you get the email? Just curious.
YouTube ad.
Oh, I like it. All right. I do a lot of different marketing techniques that I do, and I like to see which one's working the most. And speaking of that, Luis, did you get any opt-ins today?
Let me check.
Because
I think the last time I checked, I had 4. Let me see.
You got a total of 436 people, 463 people that have clicked on your link.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me hold the phone. Let me check.
Go to and when you guys join my team, when you guys will find out about the team thing tomorrow, everything else is free and it all is free. But once you have to join our team to continue getting all these signals, and there's an app and all kinds of cool stuff. But I also own a marketing programs that I give to the teams as well. And we just grow our team all in automation. So if you go to Get Response, Luis, go to your list and see how big your list is.
Yeah, that's where I'm going now.
I'd assume it has to be at least 10.
Lists. So far, 6.
6? Still not bad. 6 people that you can follow up with that'll be on the webinar with you tomorrow.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. Cool. So the key with that, Louise, is what we want to do next time is we want to put a capture page in front of that video because they got to see the video already, and then they get to put their information if they want to do it. If you get their email first, then they see the video, then you can follow up with some more stuff. You know how it is. People like to see something for the first time. Like, I don't want that. Even though it's $1,000 they can make tomorrow night, they still are afraid of it for some reason. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop it. We got 5 minutes until the one happens tonight. I highly suggest if you're going to be there tomorrow to jump on to this one tonight. You don't have to trade. Just watch, take notes, absorb it. Then tomorrow, if you have me or Luis, whoever brought you here, any questions, hit us up and we'll answer the questions because at 3:30 my time, it's on and I'm going after it. So I think that is it. We got the pocket options that's in there for Luis, the doc that's in there. And we'll see you guys here in about 4 minutes on the other end. All right, Luis, thanks as always. Robert, thanks for the questions. Paul, thanks for chatting.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
Always a pleasure.
Rob Metz, love you, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Dustin.
Yes, sir.
Is the OPP webinar the one that's the link for the 4-minute thing?
The OP webinar is for the live session tonight.
For tonight, right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, see you guys.
Okay.